Hello my dears and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do an eye look for you. I'm going to be using one of my favourite palettes, the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. It has some gorgeous shades in it and I am a sucker for a shiny shade. This gives me everything that I need and more. So I don't really have a plan as to what we're going to do today. I'm just going to get my brushes, dip them in and see what we can create on the face. If you want to know what I did last time discussing my drag name and giving you a little character transformation, you can watch that video by clicking the link in the cards somewhere up here, and I am going to get on with the video. Okay, so my face is already shaved, cleansed and moisturized. I'm going to need to cover my brows. If you want to learn how to do that, then the tutorial is going to be linked in the cards and in the description bar below. It's a 10-minute video and it's quite simple really, but once you get the hang of it you can come back and resume this one. So I will just cover these and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've covered my brows now. I've changed into a wig cap and I've put my little bra on as per usual. I'm just gonna dust off the excess powder that we've got sitting on these brows, and then I'm going to do my normal foundation routine using the Kryolan TV paint sticks in shades F7 and 1W, and then the L'Oreal Infallible Stick Sculpting Foundation in the shade 220 Toffee. I'll be right back. So now that I've gone in with my foundation, my highlight and my contour creams on my forehead, I'm going to start drawing in my brows. If you want to know how I do my contour and how I do my brows, then please check out the full go-to drag look tutorial that I have on my channel. It's quite a fun one and the end result is really quite pretty actually. So I'm just going to draw my brows in with the NYX Tame and Frame Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate, and I'll be right back. Now that I've finished the brows, I'm going to set the face with the MUA Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. Okay, now that I've finished drawing in the brows, I can go in with the eyeshadow. I'm thinking I'm probably going to take a Rolling in Dough here, and I'm going to pack it all on the brow bone up here just to give it a little bit of a highlight. Now that the brow highlight is on, I am going to be taking the Bdellium 781 little blending brush, and I'm going to go into a bit of So Bougie, and I'm really going to try and cut out the crease of my eye. I'm also going to take So Bougie onto the outer V of my eye to really cut it off and make sure that I've got a nice lid space for the rest of the colours to work with. Okay, now that that's done and I've blended it nicely into the highlight that we used for the brow bone, I'm going to go into the Cocoa Truffle shade here, and I'm just going to push that crease just a little bit more. As you can see, that shade really pushes the shadow into the eye. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to be taking my MAC paint pot in Painterly and I'm going to carve out the lid space where I'm going to put on the next load of colours. To do this, I am going to be using the Bdellium Tools 937 concealer brush. Now that I've cut that out with the Painterly paint pot, I'm going to be using the MAC 239S brush, a little packing brush, and firstly I am going to go into the shade Gold Dipped here, and I'm going to place that on the inner part of my eye. Now that that's placed in the inner part of the eye, I'm going to use the same MAC brush that I've been using, but this time I'm going to go into chocolate gold up here and place that onto the center of the lid, blending the two together. Sometimes taking your finger instead of a brush is the best way to get a seamless blend between the eyeshadows. If you think that they're not blending enough, just dip your finger into the respective eyeshadows and then tap it on the top. As you can see, those eyeshadows blended quite nicely, but I'm just going to take a little blending brush to make sure that they're softened together. Now that those two colours are blended together, I'm going to be taking the Bdellium Tools 758 brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of New Money, this beautiful pink up here, and I'm going to pop it in the crease and see what that does. So actually I really like what it's doing up here, so I'm just bringing it a little bit higher, blending it with the brown. I'm then going to go back in with the Bdellium Tools 781 and go back into Cocoa Truffle and really just merge the outer V with the colours that are on the lid and that pink that I've run into this little crease area. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to be taking another smudging brush, but this time the Real Techniques one, and I'm going to go into the shade Living Lavish, which is this lovely lavender purple shade. I'm going to take that all along the lower lash line. Now that that purple's on the bottom lash line, I'm going to be taking this little Bdellium 780 pencil brush. I'm going to be going into the shade Dripping Diamonds here, and I'm going to be popping that right into the inner corner. Slightly blending it into the Living Lavish on the bottom lash line and the New Money on the top. Okay, now that I've done the light blending work, I'm going to replicate this eye on this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, the eyeshadow is finished on both sides now. I think it looks quite lovely actually. This pink is really giving it the pop of colour that it needs, and then it matches down with the purple on the lower lash line. I'm going to finish off the foundation for the bottom of the face, and then I'll get back to you for eyeliner, lashes and lips. Okay, now that that's all done, the rest of my face is done, my brows have been drawn on, I'm just going to go back into the palette and I'm going to grab a little bit of Rolling in Dough. I'm going to put that on the Bdellium 778 brush and I'm just going to pop it under the brow. Again, just to really push that brow bone. Lovely. I am going to grab my Revolution Awesome Double Flick eyeliner and I'm just going to draw a little wing on that eye. Okay, now that I've done the eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Great Lash, the pink and green compact, and I am just going to go into the lashes, give them one little coat before we add falsies. The falsies I'm going to be wearing today are the Little Mix On Duty Full Volume Lash, the ones that I normally wear. I'm going to be using my Eyelure little tweezers to put them on, and to adhere them to my lid, the Duo Quick Set Strip Adhesive. I'll be right back when I've got them on. Okay, now that the lashes are on, they went on quite easily today, which is a blessing. I'm going to be going in with the lip colour now. I'm going to be going in with Jeffree Star Cosmetics in Leo, and then on top of that I'm going to be putting the MAC lip gloss in the shade Soar. Okay, these lips are looking lovely and juicy. I've never used this shade before actually, and I may have to pick up the full size one because I'm quite enjoying it. I'm going to be using the Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Mist Spray today because I would use the MAC one, but this is only a quick glam phase. Drenched. Okay, that's the entire face done. I'm really impressed with this combination of eyeshadows. When it got to the pink, I wasn't really sure if I was going to carry on this video, to be honest, but I'm so glad I did because it does look absolutely stunning. I'm going to pop on a wig, I'm going to put on some jewels, and then I'll be right back. Okay, this is the finished look. I'm really quite impressed actually. The pink I was not 100% on going into this, but now that everything has been brought together, it works. It actually really works and I'm quite impressed with it. The lip colour, I am definitely going to have to get a full-size tube of Leo because I'm quite in love with it, and it works really well with the lip gloss by MAC. I've just added a wig, a headband, a little necklace, and I think that's where I'm going to leave it today. If you enjoyed the content, please give the video a thumbs up, it helps out a lot. If you have any questions about what I've done, leave a nice little comment in the box below, and while you're down there liking and commenting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you are not going to want to miss any of the content that I'm putting out. This one today has been quite subtle, quite pretty girl, but I have got some pretty insane things that I'm going to be doing later on. They're going to be very full on and you're not going to want to miss them. So subscribe, hit that bell to know exactly when I post a new video. If you want to follow my social media links, they're all at HausOfFreeman, H-A-U-S of Freeman. I've got Instagram, I've got Twitter, and I've got Snapchat. I'm going to be using Snapchat a bit more often to give you some behind the scenes looks. And from me to you, stay safe and stay tuned.